Hey everybody, quick note at the top of the show. I just wanted to let everybody know that for the next few episodes there's going to be a worse audio quality than usual. Kyle forgot his mic at his house when he came to record, and so because his voice already sounded so terrible from being sick, I let him use my mic, and then I used a shitty lavalier mic. I just had it clipped out of my shirt. So sorry for the audio quality, but it'll be back to normal in a few episodes. Thank you. Thank you.
And by the way, this is me. The reason I feel okay enough is I went to the doctor. I said, "Doctor, I've been sick for 7 days and I haven't gotten any better. Please tell me what's wrong." And they went, "You got an upper respiratory infection. It's a viral thing. We can't really do anything. Just take some fucking Mucinex and NyQuil and just wait it out." And okay. 7 more days go by. I get maybe 10% better.
Okay.
And then I go back to the doctor. I say, "Okay, doctor, it's supposed to be 1 to 2 weeks. It's now been 2 weeks and I don't feel any better at all. Please help me."
Well, that was because you said you felt 10% better.
Okay, yeah, I feel 10% better.
Okay,
and they went, "Oh, it turns out it might be some kind of bacterial thing. Here, have some antibiotics." That was yesterday. Today I'm 80% better. They should have just given me the fucking antibiotics.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? That fucking costs you money.
$3.
Yeah. Well, it costs a lot
going
more
to the doctor.
insurance.
Oh no, sorry. I have Mass Health.
Yeah.
Which I like to call how health insurance should be.
Yeah.
So I really don't pay for anything. So I don't pay for the doctor visits, and then antibiotics cost me $3.
That's fun. That's
Yeah.
good. That's $3 more expensive than what I like to call how health insurance should be. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. It's so close it doesn't matter though.
yeah. Well, you can thank Mitt Romney for that.
Thanks, Romney.
Thanks, Romney.
Hey, Mitt Romney. I love Romney Care. Thanks. You're awesome. Sorry you had to turn yourself into a monster to try to get elected president and then still didn't win. Sorry.
Sorry. I don't feel sorry for Mitt Romney.
I
That
don't
guy's
feel,
a tool.
I also don't
That guy's
feel
the worst. I'm Mitt Romney. I'll say anything to be able to get my hands on the power to go to war.
Sorry. Describing Mitt Romney as a tool was just the perfect way to describe him. I couldn't just, Hey, Keith.
Enough about politics.
No, please. Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
I had a thought about Austin, our friend, Austin_Walker.
Yeah. Waypoints Austin _Walker.
Yes, Waypoint Zone Austin _Walker. And I was like, maybe I should save this for a time when I'm going to talk to Austin in a recorded thing.
Yeah.
Or something. And then I realized this is never, ever going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, how can I say things so Austin hears them? And I was like, well, Austin watches our videos. So really, it turns out the most effective communication method I have to talk to Austin is just through our videos.
You just message him.
Nah.
No?
No, because this is just a... Ooh. Those are the flowers from...
Yeah.
From,
welcome back,
what are
everybody,
those the flowers from?
I don't know.
It's Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh, okay. Is that a Nintendo thing?
No.
I didn't think so. You can't... So they can't be the...
So
from that.
Nintendo should sue PopCap.
Yeah. You know what? Nintendo should sue PopCap.
Nintendo should sue I've been saying this for years. I'm like, why is Nintendo not suing PopCap? What's happening?
It makes them seem weak if they're not out there suing
Yeah, it
PopCap.
does. That's exactly, I was going to say, it makes them seem weak.
Well, welcome back to Mario.
You're not constantly
Kyle.
waging war. Shut up.
And to the viewers.
I'm sick and I don't care about you.
Kyle's lost all respect for decorum.
Run button.
Did you notice that guy's sitting in a cannon and he's throwing the bombs at you?
Come on!
You wanted to get a message across to Austin.
So I was thinking about this. I was thinking about Austin today. As I do sometimes. I think about Austin. He's a nice boy.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about how I've heard him say Austin _Walker so many times that when I hear the word Austin, I feel like underscore should just come after it like it's his middle name.
Right.
Or if his last name was like a hyphenate name, like his last name was underscore Walker. Like
he married a punctuation.
Like DeGrasse Tyson.
Okay.
And then I was like, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I was like, you know what? Austin doesn't look like Neil deGrasse Tyson, but he does SNL look like Neil deGrasse Tyson. You know, like if Austin was an SNL cast member, he'd be their resident Neil deGrasse Tyson guy.
Okay.
That's the
message?
That's the whole.
It's a horrible message. I can't believe you wasted any amount of time on that.
Well, it's not for him. It's just I just thought it was funny.
Okay. So you're saying that's why?
Well, no. I feel like I invented the idea just then of saying that someone SNL looks like somebody else, and I think it's really specific and funny. I don't know.
Actually, that's been happening a lot recently with famous female comedians and Trump cabinet picks. So
that's not as fun though.
yeah, I know. It's not. I'm just saying you weren't the first one.
Also, you know what else isn't very fun?
No.
Whatever's happening here.
What are you doing? Are you in a level?
I was, yeah, but I didn't have no idea.
A new level?
No, it was that level where we fought the giant Mecha Bowser in the roller coaster.
My cat's in here and he's getting his scent all over your bed. That's rude to just like rub your shit on someone else's stuff.
I don't give a shit.
I was talking to him. If he's gonna behave like that, he's not gonna do it under my roof.
Maybe I should have saved that Austin thing for a time when I was talking to Austin in a recorded format, because maybe he would have appreciated my Neil deGrasse Tyson thing more than you. Because I think you really didn't give it anything.
You can take that gamble if you want.
I think it's really funny. I mean, I don't think it's really funny. I think it's...
You think it's funny that you think it's funny?
I think, yes.
Okay.
Sure. I think you should go, but you didn't give me anything.
I didn't, no. And I won't.
I really like, I don't know. I really like the idea that like SNL only has so many people they can really draw on, so they just have to like force people to be people that they just like look alike in the most passing way possible. Like, oh, you're the one black guy we have, so you have to be Obama and every other black person.
Yep. So you're saying that you would like to do that to your friend?
Yep.
Okay.
Just for Neil deGrasse Tyson. Or like how they always they get what's his face to play Trump every time for whatever reason.
Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, Alec Baldwin, even though his Trump is terrible.
Yeah, it is.
You know, he could be like that. They'd be like, oh, well, here we're going to have to lampoon... We're gonna have to lampoon high-value target Neil deGrasse Tyson. Someone call up Austin _Walker.
Do you... I've only ever seen one good Trump impression.
Do you wanna... we're gonna have to discover the secret of this dirty lake.
Is that what it's called? Is that Secret of the Dirty Lake?
This is a dirty lake.
Is that what the mission is called?
Read it and weep, the secret of the dirty lake.
Somebody in the chat
says, I
should
find out if
wait, is it live? I don't see anything.
Oh.
But someone else says yes. Cowboy Dan says yes. It's live.
Yeah, idiot, it's obviously live.
live.
Are you stupid?
Hey, dummy. If it wasn't live, could I be doing this right now to you?
Idiot.
God damn.
So stupid.
You piece of shit. Is your favorite bit berating the viewers? Only
sometimes.
It's really my favorite.
Hey,
I think it's really funny.
Could I talk some more about Austin, though? Just after...
I feel bad. He says, never mind, weird. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid, laughing my ass off. No, I feel bad now. You're not actually stupid. It's just that streaming technology
No, don't let him off the hook.
You're right. Fuck you.
He's very dumb.
I don't even know who it is. I can't... It's far enough away. The name is long enough that I can't make it out.
So, after I thought about how Austin SNL looks like Neil deGrasse Tyson...
Man, you're just going to keep saying it, huh?
I'm gonna...
All right.
See, what you're not seeing, though, is that you're like, oh, I'm the only person in the room. I don't think it's that funny, so I'm not gonna laugh. But you're not seeing the hundreds of people at home that are dying
Yeah.
Because they think it's so funny.
Right.
They can't even with themselves right now.
I like the disconnect of like, oh, SNL is unique for forcing like, oh, you're the one black guy, you have to play all our black characters. Anyway, my friend Austin has to play Neil deGrasse Tyson, and also looks kind of like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Listen, I'll admit there's some problematic racial elements to all of this.
Okay.
I'm not gonna deny that. But anyway,
It would be shocking if you did.
well, in that case, I don't think it's racially motivated at all.
I'm shocked.
I defy anyone who thinks otherwise. I will fight this to the death. No, I listened
Cold Pie says, I think, people under 60 watch SNL.
No, I don't actually watch SNL.
Yeah, no, neither of us watch SNL. That's trash.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Not only
I should have clarified up front that I don't watch SNL.
Yeah, neither of us watch SNL. Every once, here's the thing about SNL. I have very, very strong opinions about SNL. One of them is not only is SNL not good, it has never been good.
Well,
the fact that you can look back and see like, oh, this was hysterical is because they do 90 minutes of comedy every week. And of course, you can assemble a pretty funny couple hours in a 50-year history. It is a bad show. It is consistently a bad show. It has 90 minutes a week, maybe one good bit every week. Fuck that show. It's bad.
Here's the thing.
Bad.
I think I loved SNL, but it was back when I first learned about SNL. I was not ever watching it live on Saturday night. I was watching on
Best of
Comedy Central.
Oh, Comedy Central.
I was watching on Comedy Central, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, at best, those were edited down to an hour with commercials.
Yeah.
And so they were cutting out like at least 1/3, if not 2/3, if they were cutting it down to like half an hour. So they were cutting out all the worst shit when they were showing it to me, and I was like, this is great.
Yeah. And again, my experience from SNL when I liked it when I was a kid was renting best ofs from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And like, over the 10 years of this person was either on SNL as a guest or as a cast member, they had a good hour and a half. You did it. Nathan says, I tried watching SNL for a while, but it's very specific to Americans. No, it's not specific to anyone or anything. It's just bad.
Well, that's not fair to say. Have you ever watched SNL from the perspective of someone who doesn't live in America?
No, but
answer the question. Don't wait for the translation. Answer the question.
Know what, Kyle? Sometimes I feel like I don't live in America.
Hey, shit stack.
Yeah.
We just got a new nozzle.
Let's get it. What do you do? What does it do? What does it do?
You want to see this
yes.
shit?
Yeah.
Blam!
Whoa!
Hang on, though. Do you want me to bring you back to Earth now?
Yes, please.
You can only have 2 at a time, and you always have the normal one, so now we don't have hover. Until we find another little box. Until we leave the level, or find another box like this, but it's blue that has the hover inside of it. It's lame, right?
I believe that there's a hover in this level down near the village.
Yeah, I know, but it obviously wants us to have this for some reason.
Yeah. I'm not going to walk back. I'm going to clarify my SNL vitriol and say it is perfectly fine for people to like SNL. And the reason is because that is the only type of that comedy that anybody's exposed to. And so it's like, oh, I like SNL usually means like, oh, I like sketch comedy and I have zero other exposure to sketch comedy. Or it's, a very culturally significant thing.
Or you're 12.
Right, or you're 12.
Sure, whatever. I also don't even hate SNL as much as you do. I just think it's okay.
So V-Class is the
I'm marginally glad that it exists. Like, I like the idea of it, it's just not for me.
I've always said that the way to fix SNL is make it
just make it
90
shorter.
minutes a month.
Yeah, just make it shorter.
90 minutes a month, and instead of getting big celebrity guests that aren't funny, get comedian guests that are funny and can contribute to the show in a real way.
But Keith, if the guests on the show are people no one's heard of, why would anyone ever watch SNL?
Because it's good instead of bad.
I'm not following.
the draw, I know that you're being at least half facetious. The big draw to your show is
just to interrupt before you just get away from what you said. I don't know what that word means. Continue.
Okay. Instead of the draw to your show being like, well, they're going to make Justin Timberlake do a joke.
Justin Timberlake's, you picked the worst one. He's great.
But he's great. Like, it's impressive that he's funny.
Get your foot out of my foot.
This is my couch.
No, this is not your couch. This is the run button couch. This is both of our
we'll
couch.
Touch feet if I want to touch feet.
I'll touch your foot with my foot all day long.
Yeah.
We're playing foot chicken right now.
Yeah.
I dare you to move your fucking
Why
foot.
would I move it? I'm very comfortable now.
Yeah, me too. I'm also supremely comfortable. There's nothing weird about us touching feet like this. I need to get back there.
What was I just talking about before you interrupted to be upset that my foot touched your foot?
SNL. You said I was being facetious, whatever that means.
Oh, yeah. So Justin Timberlake is a funny and charming actor.
I just thank you for moving your foot. I think Justin Timberlake is legitimately. I think he is like the best example of someone you could pick, of someone who's not a comedian but does well on SNL. I think you could pick literally any other person besides Justin Timberlake, and your example would work. So just pick anybody else, except John Hamm. You definitely can't pick John Hamm.
Can't pick John Hamm. No, but that's what I'm saying. Is that even someone that is funny and charming like Justin Timberlake, it's seeing him on SNL and be like, oh wow, like this is a really funny thing. It still is worse than if they had like an actual professional funny person that can write.
Well, I think
and doesn't have to come in with a fucking brand that has to be like, here are the things that we will and won't do jokes about.
So here's the thing.
What?
I think, God, I'm gonna try. I think Rocket was the wrong way to go here. I'm going back to Hover.
Okay.
And what I say is, I think the idea, if you were going to ask like a network executive or like anybody at SNL, I think the idea is supposed to be that they've already got so many funny people that are funny professionally for their job that they're like, just throw in one famous not that funny person and they'll take care of it.
Well, that's where you get into trouble because actually those people aren't so funny.
Yep.
And those people are not very funny.
Here's the thing, though. Kenan Thompson is on SNL.
Yeah, Kenan Thompson's very funny. By the way, somebody in the chat said that case in point, David Pumpkins was 4 months ago, and that's the funniest thing SNL's done since. Actually, that wasn't even the funniest thing that week. Black Jeopardy was the funniest thing.
Black Jeopardy?
Yeah, did you not see that?
No.
It was like phenomenal. Yeah, it was.
I gotta go watch that.
It was Tom Hanks as a Trump voter who accidentally got on a show called Black Jeopardy, which is Jeopardy for black people. And it is really good. There was also one after that, a couple weeks after that was really funny. It was like Wishing Well for Sensitive Boys or something, and it was like a Fisher Price ad for a Wishing Well for Boys. It's also very funny. Or it was funny for the first like 70 seconds, and then there was 40 seconds that was not funny at the end. And they should have just made it shorter, like everything in SNL.
All I know about David Pumpkins is literally like I was listening to an episode of Never Not Funny, and they mentioned how like their kids have not stopped talking about David Pumpkins since it happened, and I was like, the fuck is David Pumpkins? And then they did a Christmas sequel.
Oh, did they?
I guess. Or maybe they made that up. You know that thing where you like listen to a podcast conversation and you're like, I don't remember if this happened or if this was just the premise of their funny conversation.
Right.
Anyways. So
yeah, I know what you mean.
That's what happened.
You're getting there. You're close.
Got the fucking...
Let me try.
You know what you've got to do? Just climb up the stupid tower without touching anything and just jump off the back. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Give me the controller back, because I got it.
No,
I got it this time.
Right,
I got it. Just let me. I'm on a roll.
For anybody watching,
just let me.
Kyle used force to grab the controller out of my hands. He used physical force.
I've had a couple weeks, okay? It's been a rough couple weeks.
He's had a couple something.
It's been a rough... No, this is real.
That's funny. That's a funny joke. Come on, that was like a classic bit.
For those...
That was like a Sinatra bit.
That was like an awesome joke from one of the For Real Friars Club roasts from decades ago, before Comedy Central got their mitts on it and ruined all of it.
Listen, roast the ones you love, or the ones that are famous enough to just get headlines.
That was like so for anyone not in the room, Keith said he's had a couple somethings, he's tipped his hand a couple times like a drink, and then he glanced over at Dean Martin, made sure that Dean Martin was laughing, and then went, nailed it. Yeah, so...
By the way, just for anybody who's wondering, we do have Dean Martin here, and we do every week, and no, he's not allowed to talk.
Yeah, no, he's not.
And Sammy has an open invitation he's never accepted.
Okay. Oh, we have fun sometimes. Oh, that's just another nozzle. That's just another fucking nozzle.
But maybe it's the nozzle we need.
You're saying it's not the nozzle.
Wow, turbo nozzle.
Yeah, I will save and continue. Wait, did we get this like for real just now, or? Hold R to power up the turbo nozzle and do super dash.
Nice.
Oh, good, just in time for fucking fuckface Mario to come and take the fucking thing away.
Wow, what a roller coaster.
Fuck this game.
All right, it's my turn to do this one first. You always get to do it first.
All right, go ahead. Anyways, Keith, I'm just saying it's been 2 weeks. It's easy to say like, oh, it's just Kyle, but his voice sounds bad. But like I said,
you're a changed man.
I have felt like death for the past 13 days.
Yes.
And it's not until just now that I felt okay enough to come here and do this.
That's true.